So we got a new patch for He Is Coming. There's 3 difficulties now. Normal, which I don't know why they call it normal and not easy difficulty. You start with extra health. I believe you only start with 10 normally. You get more time each day and you get increased chance for high rarity items. Then you got hard and very hard difficulty, which I'm looking in the game right now. I'm only seeing normal and hard. On the swampland for me, doesn't have any option for difficulty. I'm guessing you unlock those after you beat the final boss on the previous difficulty. We also got quite a few item changes here, and I don't know enough about these items to really give my opinion on them. It looks like there's a lot of changes to the wording and maybe the mechanics of things, like Crimson Cloak now requires you to lose health to restore health, whereas before you could take damage on your armor, I believe, and still restore health. And yeah, there's a lot of changes here that I could go over if I knew more about the game. For now though, I want to try the new hard difficulty, and I'm pretty sure this is the same difficulty as the one I beat before. This is the new normal difficulty, I think, and then they added an easier difficulty because I'm pretty sure people were complaining about the difficulty on the Steam page and giving it negative reviews because the game's too hard. We should check out the first boss. When he's exposed, he loses 3 attack. So we need to break his armor as quick as we can. The Brittle Bark Bow would be good for that. Ice Block Shield nerfs our damage at the start. So that would not be good for that. And Boots of the Hero just increase our speed. Let's take the bow and we should be able to kill this wolf really quick. And it shouldn't be able to do damage to us. It did 1 damage to us, that's fine. How about the spider? It's going to be quicker than us, so we're going to take quite a bit of damage. It deals 3 damage at the battle start, just because it's quicker than us. So yeah, that's not ideal. Porcupine does 1 damage to us, but it's fine. I could have actually just gone the other way. Or wait, it does 3 damage to us? Ouch. Okay, well, I gotta avoid mobs for now. Got 8 oil over here. Right next to a porcupine that does kill us. We could go to the campfire and heal. I hate doing that the first night though, but let's do it. And then we can just come down here and grab this chest. But I'll start deal 1 damage 2 times. When wounded, restore 4 health. This would be good for just clearing mobs for now. The blade doesn't really help us that much. Let's take the wine and then let's just use it to help us clear mobs. It should make it so we can fight whatever we want moving forward, and we can actually just go fast speed on that. Yeah, we get +1 health for killing that thing. Loose change is the greedy play, and I like that. I always like going for the greed if possible. Just go over here to the merchant. When we gain additional strikes, gain double the amount. We don't have additional strikes yet though. We got featherweight helmet, which does nothing for us right now because we have no armor, but there's also featherweight armor here. If we get both, that might make a set. You'd think Swift Strike bow might combo with that set as well. It would be called featherweight bow probably though if it was part of the set, right? This thing's on sale as well, so I wish we had synergy with it, but I just feel like we don't. The enemy is freeze. Remove 1 freeze now. Use health, take 1 additional damage. Spend 3 speed to gain 9 armor when exposed. Let's remember that shop, then we can come back to it, maybe. Although, I don't know, we kind of pooped away the first day. If your health is not full, restore 2 health at battle start and 2 health. That would help top us off. Sword of the Hero versus Brittle Bark Bow. We have 5 attack right now, and we'll actually break the boss's armor with 3 strikes before we lose the attack. So we probably want to keep this bow. Gain 2 freeze now. Let's take the cloak just to top us off. And what we got down here? We could try to mix our wine with some food at the cauldron. Let's do that. Oh, it's too close though. We're not going to find any food on the way probably, right? The bear actually heals us. Very nice. Just pass over the cauldron. Kill another bear. And then hopefully we find food here. We do. And I don't know what the cherry bomb does. Oh, we got redwood rod here and redwood cloak. It's kind of too late for the redwood rod though, I think. So let's just combine the foods. Let's see what we get here. Cherry cocktail, battle start, deal 3 damage and restore 3 health. And it procs when we're wounded. Okay, that's amazing actually. I think we beat the boss. Let's just keep heading this way though to see if we find 1 extra item. Might as well. On hit, restore 1 health. Nah. Leather vest gives us speed, which combos well with the merchant items that we saw earlier. I just don't know if we're going to go back to that merchant even. Give the enemy 1 freeze at battle start. That would lower his damage a little bit, but so would leather vest. I think they would actually do the same thing, so we'll just take leather vest. They would do the same thing in terms of their damage mitigation. Do we want to throw something into the ferry here? I don't think so. Let's just keep moving. Want the battle start, gain an additional strike. That'd be really good with Swift Strike Bow. So we get 2 additional strikes, but it's only for 2 damage. Or on hit, gain 1 armor. I really like that. If we do want to go back to that merchant and get the Swift Strike Bow, I think we can come back here and give it this edge, even if we choose one right now, because as you'll see, the forge is still yellow, meaning we can still interact with it. So yeah, we just took the on hit for 1 armor. That's going to help us against this boss. I'm pretty sure we're fine here. We just did 3 damage to it with our cocktail. We're going to break its armor real quick, although it is dealing a lot of damage. We're going to be fine though, because when we're wounded, we get the proc from the cocktail. Cocktail was clutch here. GG. Alright, next boss does a lot of damage, but only strikes every other turn. Okay. Well, I'm not sure how we're going to deal with that, but just keep moving. Redwood helmet, redwood cloak, and we had redwood weapon. This set just feels like it kind of sucks though. As far as the items, like expose, restore health, but we're full health when we're exposed. It's mainly just nice for mob farming. Shield the hero for 3 armor, boots the hero for 2 speed. The question is, what do we want to make our build around right now? Like maybe the cherry cocktail? It's probably our best item right now, right? Let's grab the shielded hero for now, just because, I don't know, there wasn't really a good option there. More loose change, I'm kind of down for that. Or we could combine redwood cloaks. I like the idea of combining loose change though, and just getting super rich off of the day starts. Even though it's not that much gold. We got a cemetery over here. We got to make it there before the night ends though. Can we make it in time? Oh man, if this was easier difficulty, we definitely could. Okay, we made it. On hit, gain 1 gold, does 4 damage. So that's basically better than what we have without the enchants. I'll start gain armor equal to lost health. I don't know how you make that work. Turn start, gain 2 armor and lose 1 health. That'd be really good with the cocktail, I think. This will heal us. On hit, gain 1 gold just sounds so fun though. I think we do it. Let's go for the greedy build. And then what if we lower our damage and get a bunch of sustain and we just get unlimited gold basically? That'd be cool. Many strikes deal 1 less damage while you have armor. This does not work against the mountain troll boss, I think, because he's just going to hit too hard. Shield the hero is good because we can combine them. Do you dump the leather vest? Yeah, I think we do. I could dump the loose change, but I'm just trying to be so greedy here. This is maybe not going to work, but we're doing this for fun. Cherry bomb. Although we don't really want to deal damage because we want to hit more with the crown blade. So we might even toss out the cocktail. Actually, now I think about it. We don't want to one-shot these mobs. Redwood helmet and redwood cloak. We need the redwood weapon though, and I don't want to do that. I want the crown blade. So yeah, nothing here I think. I could have tossed out the cherry cocktail if I want to be really greedy, but we might need it for the boss. We got a golem here, very nice. Can finally combine these. Oh, we need a merchant bad. We're at 39 gold. Jeez. Where is the merchant? It's way down here somewhere. It's way down here. We can see the items that it had. So we need to gain speed with this. Spend 2 armor to gain speed. So if we had this, it would gain us 3 speed, and then we would gain 3 armor as well. But that's only at the battle start. It's not that interesting. I wonder what the featherweight set does though. I could look it up. Those items are not a part of the featherweight set, I guess. You need the blade and a feather to gain 1 speed on hit. Okay, well that merchant just got a whole lot less interesting. I wonder if we could still make it down there though and restock it. So also a blade oil along the way, which could give us 1 damage. And then there's stuff over here that we haven't checked out. Or should we just keep going up this way to this waypoint and maybe there's a merchant up that way? That's the greedier play, and this run is all about greed. So we're going to do that. Battle start, give the enemy 1 freeze. That's amazing for this boss because it cuts his damage in half and he only strikes every other turn. When wounded, give the enemy 3 freeze. That's also amazing. But if we're wounded, the boss is going to 2-shot us, right? Although this heals us when we're wounded, but we just don't know if we're actually going to get wounded or the boss is just going to 2-shot us and take us down to 0 HP. We could get more items that heal us on wounded though. We could top off our health when we're wounded. It's just that we already have the golden shield of the hero, so we're not going to want to go for a wounded build, I think. Let's just grab the gauntlet, and we're just going to hope that we can find a shop up here. Was there a waypoint down here, by the way? Near the merchant? I don't think we unlocked one. Yeah, I don't think we did. Okay, well, we just keep pressing on this way. We only got 1 gold from that. We got 6 gold from something else. Oh, because the new day started. Okay. We got a merchant here, yes. And we got a fairy. We want to transform, lose change? Probably should, right? It's way too greedy to hold on to that. Let's transform it now, and let's see what we get, and then we can make our decision at the merchant with this. Gain 4 attack, takes 6 damage at the battle start. Okay, let's see how we can play around that. Give the enemy 2 freeze for each equipped water item. Freeze would save us here maybe. Expose, deal 6 damage. The enemy is freeze, remove 1 freeze, no. Wounded, gain more strikes. This could save us as well because we could one-shot the boss with our increased damage from golden ruby ring. That'll give us 4 damage. We'll have 8, 9 with a blade oil if we find one. And then when wounded, we'll deal 26 damage, I think, in 1 hit. That would kill the mountain troll. Restore health, gain 1 armor. That'd be good for the cherry cocktail, but that's the only item. Second time you deal non-weapon damage. Each turn deal 3 damage. That would help with this, but that's about it. I think we have to pick up the Swift Strike Gauntlet here, then restock the shop. Whenever you lose health, restore 1 health. Okay, so this is the new item that got reworked. This is not good for this boss. So we'll only get 1 health back after he hits us with a massive swing. If you have 0 base armor, restore health to full. These are all pretty bad, I think. Give the enemy freeze equal to your attack on hit. That's really good. But I want to keep the greed going. When you're reduced to exactly 1 health for the first time. Yeah, no. Restore health, increase health restored. It's all pretty bad, I think. Let's reroll. Restore 5 more health. No. Take 5 damage. No, we don't need to take more damage. Suppose give the enemy 2 freeze. No. Give less speed from the enemy. Steals 5 speed. Do we have less speed? No, I think we'll actually go first because we're tied. I think the player goes first in a tie. If you have no armor, gain 3 armor and 1 freeze. When wounded, regain your base armor. This could be good. 6 base armor is not that much, but we could replace the redwood cloak with it. That'd be more survivability. I think we have to. It's not like an ideal play, but we don't know what we're going to get when we restock the shop. Brittle Bark Buckler. This could be really good because the boss is going to hit us hard for the first hit. He's only going to hit us for 5 damage actually with the Frostbite Gauntlet. But we could replace this with this. That would absorb 1 strike. And then when we're wounded, we regain all our base armor. That I think is the play. We got turn start, gain 2 armor, lose 1 health. That's good for a longer fight, but this is not going to be a long fight. Do you want damage to the enemy? Nah. I think we got to go for the Buckler. Replace this thing, restock the shop again. You have armor, gain 1 additional armor at turn start. I don't think we have space for this right now. Max health. We don't have any wood items right now, right? We do have 1, but nah. Yeah, I think this is all pretty bad for us. Our bomb deals 5 or more non-weapon damage, gain 1 additional strike. We have a bomb that deals 3, but no. Okay, I think we can fight the boss now, if I'm not mistaken. Let's try to play this out really fast. So he hits us for 10, breaks our buckler, we lose all of our armor. But then this is going to proc when we're wounded only. Oh no. And then he will one-shot us in the next hit. So we have to actually get rid of the cherry cocktail. And we need any health item. That sucks, but we just have to do it. Does he have any health here? We have to restock the shop. Or this thing actually would give us a little bit of health. I don't like spending 5 gold on it, but we do have our greedy weapon. So yeah, I guess we just have to go for this. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but hopefully that was the right play. We have to actually restore health, by the way. Where's the campfire? It's down here. I think we can only restore health via the campfire right now. So yeah, this is actually crazy. We're just going to have to wait near the campfire, I think. Just got 3 gold for that bear fight. Let's restore our health. Yes. And here we go. I hope I played this right. Because, yeah, I know if I was watching this video and I saw myself make an error, I'd be very frustrated. And already, he broke through our armor. We're not wounded yet, but... Okay, I don't think it's going to matter. He's going to hit us for something, but yeah, we're fine. That was overkill. And when we're wounded, we get 2 additional strikes. Okay. Our Leshen has a lot of health. Good amount of damage, but I feel like with our build already, we beat him. I don't know if I'm wrong about that. Deal 1 less damage while you have armor. We will have a lot of armor, but again, he hits really hard. So I don't know how good that really is. Is that better than double plated? Double plated gives us more armor with this though. Wounded will regain our base armor. We lose all of our armor after the first hit though with this thing. What we really need to do is find more of these. I don't feel like this is that good because we want high base armor things. I'm going to say this thing is going to be better. And then do we want to transform one of our items like Swift Strike? I don't think so. We have a high base attack, so we just want to hit more times. On hit, restore 1 health. Let's do the restore health. It's going to help us fight mobs for now. We're losing health when fighting these mobs. Why is that? It's because we're not able to proc wounded to regain our base armor. So they're shattering our armor, and then just be careful here. Get more armor won't help us. Oh, this is funny. We'll take the bomb, I guess, and we can't fight this thing, I'm pretty sure. Just strike, gain 3 health on hit. Yeah, I think that will kill us, which is crazy. I think we just have to go back to the bonfire almost. Yeah, let's just go back to that. I just don't want to lose on some BS. Sleep till next day. I'm fine with it because we're doing pretty well. Wounded, restore 4 health. Health is not full, restore 2 health. This actually would be good for just clearing mobs. Although we could combine this with cherry bomb. That would give us that cocktail we were using, which does heal us. Let's try to make another cherry cocktail, I think. Where is the cauldron? Could go back up to the merchant as well. We probably should, right? Is cauldron close enough though? Can we go to the cauldron, then the merchant? Cauldron's way down here. If we keep going to the right, we'll probably run into some more stuff. We can kill this hedgehog, right? Oh yeah, we can. Get some gold from it. Let's take the attack oil, and I'm still not sure, do we want to go to the merchants, which is actually not that far, or the cauldron? Let's probably just go to the merchants, and then we could actually get rid of this thing too, by the way. Suppose restore 3 health. No, I don't think any of that's good. I think it's important that we go to the merchant first because we have so much gold. And it's less important that we try to mix food. Gold rush completed, very nice. Yeah, we got so much gold in this run. Let's just hit this guy up and not worry about making food, actually. Let's try to find more of these. We have armor, gain additional armor. That's good, but can we find better is the question. When he wounds us, we'll get our 18 armor back. And then his strikes will deal 6 damage only. And we'll get 1 armor per turn for 2 turns, I guess. Or 3 turns. That's not that good, I think. Let's just restock this shop. If you have no armor, gain 3 armor and 1 freeze. No. We just want high base armor things. Anything that is going to give us high base armor is good. Let's reroll again. We got another one of these. Yes, this is going to really help us, I think. Let's replace what? We kind of need this, maybe. Just so we don't get 2-shotted by Leshen. We don't need the cherry bomb. Turn start, gain 2 armor, lose 1 health. Now we just want base armor at this point, I think. We're just going to reroll for base armor. We're spending a lot on it now. I don't think we found any here. Yeah, we did not. Okay, let's do 1 more reroll. We could get a 10 gold item. And there we go. For below 50% health, gain 2 armor. This would be really good because we're going to get wounded by the boss. And that means we're going to be below 50% health. And then we're not going to gain it, I think. We would if we had vampiric wine. But we could get rid of this. Yeah, I think this is going to be perfect. If my math is correct on this, we win, I think. Let's just do it. Let's fight the boss now. Or we could get another oil. Speed does nothing really. Let's get the armor oil. We'll get extra armor for that. I don't think we actually need to check that chest. We should check this thing down here though. We should probably not fight this guy because it's going to mess with our health. We'll need to heal after if we do. There's a campfire down here though. That's fine, I think. We actually healed off of that. Okay. Find another merchant. Is there one close? No, it's too far. Let's just go to the campfire and make sure that we can heal before the fight anyways. Because, yeah, I think that's going to be the best. Let's just make sure that we, do the most we can here. All right, here we go. We gain a bunch of damage because of this. And then actually, I should have moved around the items. But I think we're okay. We're going to get exposed here, or wounded rather. Gain all our armor back. Yeah, easy peasy, I think. Right? Yeah, Leshen just does a bunch of damage, but at this point, it's not enough, buddy. Easy peasy. The question is, do we beat the final boss, though? That will be interesting to find out. I was looking on the comments, and some people are saying, oh, they never beat the final boss after, like, a bunch of runs. In the comments of someone else's video. But this might be a back-to-back final boss wins, which is crazy. I went for a greed build too. Like, this should not have worked, I feel. Oh, and this restores health. Crap. This is going to mess with Moonlight Shield synergy. Because he's going to wound us. Hopefully not yet. Oh, he does wound us now. Crap. So we're not going to get that much armor from this. Yeah, dang. We'll get like 2 more turns of extra armor. We're just doing too much damage to him though. Yeah, I think we do. I think we just win, dude. We're doing 8 damage a pop. And he's not able to deal enough damage, I think. It might actually be kind of close. So he's going to deal 9 damage next turn. We need 2 more turns, and he needs 2 more turns as well, pretty much. Oh no, we lose. If only I didn't have that edge, dude. One more. No! Dang, that stupid edge, man. I should have just got a new weapon at the end. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Got a new helmet from the achievement. Got some new sandals from beating the golem. Got a new weapon for beating the mountain troll. Oh, dude, I'm actually so mad at myself, you guys. Inverts 2 speed to 1 attack. You're wounded on your own turn. Oh, man, I'm so bummed at myself, dude. On hit, if you have less than 10 gold, gain 1 gold as an edge. That's pretty good. It's not that good, though, because you don't really hoard gold with a gold build. Because if you think about it, you get 10 gold off of killing like 5 mobs, and then you got to go to a merchant immediately to spend that, and then you keep moving and you kill 5 more mobs, but you're not going to find a merchant for a while probably again.